Hello and welcome to another Sunday and another Sunday of Gacha News. Today we will not be talking a lot about official posts because there are a couple posts that I want to dive into and share the news with because I think there are some controversy spreading again inside the community. Now let's start off with a strong start from Arknight Enfield. Arknight Enfield global social media followers has reached 10 million. And as tanks, you can all participate in a certain event that will, well, give you some rewards. A character acrylic standee, random 100 times. So if you want to win something that's in real life, acrylic stand, then you can just follow everything from this post of Arknight Enfield to get yourself a character acrylic stand. Now, moving on also on Arknights on the community side right now, because we're going over to the community immediately because there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about with the community. And for Arknights, they are just memeing again with the DLSS. This time they are doing it with Chant. It may continue to into the future, but it's quite funny meme. I would 100% understand that because yeah, Chant is just too silly, man. Alright, moving on to the controversy that I want to talk about is from ZZZ. We got this trio. Well, right now somebody modded them to look like the Hatsune Miku gang, but I want to touch about the controversy surrounding those characters. Now, if you have known anything about these characters, as you can see from this post, ZZZ devs are pedophiles, ZZZ characters are pedophilic, ZZZ's code is somehow pedophilic too. Then either quit if it bothers you so much or shut the fuck up and understand that fictional character displayed through pixels on a screen can't be pedophilic. And I 100% understand where the statement is going because the whole ZZZ community is still mad about the well, quote unquote, lolly design of those characters. Now, here's the thing, right? So, a lot of debate has risen up, and especially kind of this one, right? So, just a reminder that Type Moon's fanbase are older and have more spending capacity than the kids that HoYoverse has gathered. There are many reasons why a low effort outdated game like FGO still earns a lot and why the game is unapologetic with its designs. Yes, sadly, it's the truth. Games can be pedophilic, I guess, but at the same time, it's just couple pixels. And as you can see, the design from ZZZ is nowhere close from FGO. If you look at the FGO design, that one is way more sexualized than the ZZ design of those three characters. And especially that those three are idols, of course they would have the cutesy design because, let me tell you the truth, idols are usually around 17-year-old teens. It's that simple. They are literally children. Idols are children. Most of them are. And usually they grow up during being an idol, so sometimes, of course, well, most of the times now they are older than 17, but they started way before that. So, in truth, I would say this whole ZZZ drama is kind of out of context. And I feel like a lot of people just don't understand that we are here just to enjoy a game. And speaking about just enjoying the game and the community, let's go over to Uma Musume. Fandom from Asia game series when a game is only released in Asia. Peace and everyone is chill. Fandom from Asia game series when the game gets a Western release. People threatening artists, mixing fiction with reality and getting upset. Banning random plays over problematic shipping, while Two-Face allowing shipping when it's the one they like. Yes, in just about everything in the current year, going global is going to be death sentence for a peaceful community or fandom. You can see it with Genshin, My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and now Uma Musume. I will 100% agree with this person right here. And there is the reason why I want to show you especially this one. And as you can see, here's a picture from Uma Musume community. You have been warned in Uma Musume Pretty Derby server. Reason: Rule 2, don't refer to Uma Musume as wives, as they are all depicted as being underage. Please do not discuss the warning in the server, as it is a violation of Rule 11. As you can see, I would 100% understand that this has happened, okay? So, like, this bot reply, I would say it's completely valid. This bot reply is basically saying, hey, snap out of it. This is not real. It's not your wife, and some side game rule do not allow you to sexualize characters, which is 100% agreeable, right? It's 100% reasonable and 100% completely normal. So in a peaceful community like the Asian server, they just really, really like the goddamn horse. But in a Western community, we got people threatening artists. Literally what this person say, mixing fiction with reality. Lately, remember what I showed you about, what was it, Stay Gold, I think? The Stay Gold picture about of the community that has drawn a, well, I would say a trans Stay Gold, which was an actual violation. And, well, banning plays over problematic shipping, and also two-phase allowance shipping when it's the one they really like. That's also really a problem. When you ship something, accept that other people are also shipping something, okay? Just be real. Your ship and my ship are completely different, but they are both allowed. It's our freedom of speech to say what ship we like, okay? So a lot of these issues are from the community side. And as you can see, the true issue is that people cannot divide reality and the game. Same with what happened to ZZZ with those lolly characters. You can see that there are people who really like to push a narrative, really like to push down upon you a certain train of thought to make sure that you will abide to them. Let me make one thing clear. We are a gacha community, we are a sub-community of game community, and we just like fucking games. It's fiction, it's not real. You can like the character, you can dislike the character, you can quit the game or you can play the game. It's our freedom to choose what the fuck we do, and those people will keep on shouting that this is bad for the game, these people should not be creating this and they should get fired. These people should be ignored and completely just get out of the community. Literally, because they are, number one, ruining it. Second of all, they are spreading awareness that nobody would give a shit. No one gives a fucking shit when they play a game about this character or that character, unless they're playing some kind of hentai game. But at that point, I would say it's either those people that play it, because it didn't even cross my goddamn mind that these idols were sexualized. It didn't. It fucking didn't. FGO, I could see it, but I cannot see it with the ZZZ community. Like, what is going on here? Like, a lot of issues has been addressed as problematic inside gaming, and it really shows that the community is growing to be more empathetic towards pixels. And this is why I think this news is very important, because I want to spread awareness that people are getting empathy for, well, drawings on screen that is just made up of pixels. It's pure fantasy, it's pure fiction. You play it in your free time, or you don't play it because you got work to do, right? This has nothing to do with real life, and people are spreading so much propaganda through the internet over these type of games. And that's the reason why anime community is so muddied. That's the reason why game community are getting so much worse these days, because people are trying to push a narrative onto you that you don't want to hear. And let me make this clear. I don't give a shit if you hate it or if you like it. The only thing I would care about is if you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed it, that just means you ignore the part you didn't like. It's that simple. It's very simple to come to like and enjoy a game. And especially when it comes to games with constant updates, such as ZZZ. Of course, they need to bring out new characters. They got new designs. They need to create new backstories. And these backstories are idol backstories. And of course, idols are teenage girls who have big dreams and are very cute and act cutesy and stuff, right? So the issue truly lies in the people who want to push this kind of thought onto you that it's pedophilic to like this content. And let me make this clear another time. You are not a pedophilic one for liking it. The people who are disliking it are the pedophilic one for even having the thought about being able to sexualize those characters. These people are the real perverts. And for me, that's more than enough. And why do I keep on saying that there are people who are trying to push the narrative onto you? Another post, lesbian flag sandwich. You see this? They are putting it on another character, Sigrika from Wuthering Waves. Now, this is the reason why I say people are trying to push narrative and propaganda. They are putting meanings onto a character design that was not even meant to be like that. You see what I'm seeing? I'm seeing delusion. I'm seeing literally schizophrenic people seeing stuff that they shouldn't see, or reading so deep into it that they find the atoms of a minus together next to each other. That's like impossible, okay? Like, that's fucking possible. You guys are seeing stuff that you should not have seen. Now, this is really, really fucking bad. And I wish that the community wasn't like that, but we are talking about the Western community. Of course, that doesn't mean that there's no community in Asia that like doesn't have any bad apples, right? Of course they do. And I want to address something. So if you have seen any, I have seen a Captain Cabinet video discussing about this stuff. Why is the West and the East so different from each other? It's not. I don't think Captain Cabinet is correct on it. Because Captain Cabinet was free. Her reasoning was the freedom of thought, that the freedom you have to express yourself. And in Asia, it's more like that you have to respect each other. Yes, number one, yes, but also no. Of course, in Asia, you have much less freedom, but that doesn't mean you cannot criticize a game. And a lot of people in Asian community can understand where faults are and can understand that they should speak up when something is wrong. If you see my previous video, you saw this one Chinese dude being stomped by other Chinese dude because that guy was just bowing down to Hoyo first, saying Hoyo created everything. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Even Chinese people saw that's crazy. Now, and here's the issue, right? So if it's not about the freedom, where does the issue truly lie? I would say it's also not in respect, but kind of also is, because a lot of people just don't have respect for each other's opinions. I think that's a big issue as well. Because a lot of times when I see discussions, I can say, hey, you know, you and I differ in opinions. Let's just move on, because I think we're both not going to accept each other's viewpoint. So I just know you see it like this, my POV is like this. Let's just move on. That's usually how it should go. We can just move the fuck on. But no. Of course, it's not that simple. We have to talk about this stuff because this is disrupting for the future, the children. You don't care about the children. You don't. You absolutely do not. If you really cared about children, then you would focus on other stuff rather than these games. You will focus on different stuff rather than the LGBTQ community. 100% you do not care about children if you are this kind of activist on the internet platform. You're not. So do not pretend to be, okay? Because a lot of times they do say like this to protect the internet, right? This is for internet protection, for safe space. Let me be clear. If you need somebody else to control the children to not see this certain stuff, that means the parents are not doing their job. It's not our job, it's not your job to protect the children from online space. It's the parents' job to protect the children from online space. So it's not you or I who messed up. It's not the people from the company who messed up, who made these designs that messed up. None of them messed up. It's the parent that messed up. So do not even start thinking about caring for children, because that's impossible when it comes to games. Because a lot of parents just don't care about this enough. They don't care about what children do online. That's the issue. There is an issue there. Now, and another issue I think in the West is culture difference. Because in Asia, everybody is harmonic, of course. Why is that the case? Because everybody has the same beliefs, everybody know each other, right? Everybody in their vicinity are almost the same. So you could say it's truly just a harmonic place, or just to say it's a very boring place for Western people. Because in the West, what do we see over here? For example, in Europe where I live, we see a lot of black people, we see a lot of white people, we see a lot of Asians, we see a lot of different cultures, right? And cultures could clash. It's that simple. Some culture does not accept this. Some culture does. Some culture just doesn't give a shit. But a lot of cultures do not have the same opinions. And that's another reason why I think the Western community is so divided. Because a lot of us don't have the same way of being raised, don't have the same way of seeing what respect is to each other. Some people believe in more the biblical belief, and some people just don't. It's that simple. It's really that simple. And truly, the issue really lies that people cannot accept each other's culture. There's so much culture appreciation or something like that, is what they call, but I don't believe a single shit about it, because you don't appreciate you don't appreciate somebody else's culture. You don't. You really just don't. Because I can see that you just cannot change your opinion or accept their opinions. And that's what these people online are. They can't accept others' opinions. And those people call themselves the tolerant ones. They are not the tolerant ones. They are not the ones who accept your viewpoint. They are not the one who will let you go and move on. Because the ones who accept all the cultures and move on are we. We just like to see different opinions. We have fun talking about this stuff. But when these people get involved, they have to stir drama everywhere. And that's where the problem lies in the Western community. It's because it's so divided and so little people can come to the term with that somebody else just have a different opinion from them. And the issue truly lies in that it's the internet. So everybody on the internet who has absolutely no life, have a patience of a Karen, can't accept any other's feeling, are just sitting here and typing these stuff out. Because why on the internet? Because, hey, nobody in the internet speaks up. Why not? Because we internet fucking, wow, cave fucking mouses doesn't give a shit. We don't talk. Why do we not talk? Because we're introverted, right? We're introverted. So we just talk with stuff we like, and we avoid things we dislike. And now we are forced to engage in this kind of communities. It's truly a shame. And that's where my rant ends for this, because there is more controversies beyond this measurement that I just told you about. So What do you think inside the comments? Please give me your thoughts about what's going on in the community. Please give me your thought on what you think is truly the difference between West and East. Of course, I may be wrong, right? I may be wrong. I have my opinions. Somebody else has their opinions. You have your own opinions. Of course, I can be wrong to you, of course. So if you have anything that you feel like that's wrong, please pin it down in the comments. I would love to read your opinions on it. So let's keep it off there. Now, moving on to, well, something that sounds very outrageous, actually. It's a raffle event on Genshin Impact. And as you can see, we have 50 winners who can get 10 pulls. Oh god. This is going to be absolute the purge. Yeah, people are not going to like this. And of course, you can see that it's from, well, most people would call this person a Wua baiter or like a Kuro bot, whatever it was. Kuro dog, yeah, that's it. Most people would call this person a Kuro dog. Honestly, I have read so many things from Kuro Dog, so many things from Hoyo Shields. I've read them all. I know these account by now. Like, when I see one of those names, I know it's a rage bait account or not. But for once, I honestly do kind of agree with what they are saying. You can genuinely tell they were scared their revenue would drop by fucking 1 in a billion percentage. Because they couldn't give it to all players. That greed sickens me, and the way people justify this while only having 77 pulls. It's not Wuwa versus Genshin, LZZ, HSR, and even Honkai Impact Third does it. Yeah. So all these games before, they gave everybody 10 pulls when like these events happens, right? Just free 10 pulls. Why not? Just to everybody. Throw it to you, throw it to you, throw it to you. Yeah, you can have one too. But this event does not do that. This event picks 50 winners out of billions or millions of players and give them a temple. What? Excuse me. This is truly greedy for a billion-dollar company. This is truly greedy, and people are 100% going to get mad at this. It has almost a million views. It has 70,000 views. Well, 70,000. 700,000 views. 700,000 views. And people are really just crashing the fuck out probably over this. Because this is just so super dramatic. It's not even 100 pulls, right? It's not even 100 pulls or like 10 winners with 100 pulls. Like, if it was 10 winners and 100 pulls, I would understand. But it's 50 winners with 10 pulls. 10 pulls is exactly what you could grind every patch, every 6 weeks in Genshin. You could get a 10 pull easily. So why not just give it to everyone? That's it. Is it that much of an issue? It's giving away $2 per pull. That much of an issue. So you giving everybody $20 worth of pulls is an issue? Well, Jesus Christ, you really just don't want to give anybody a free Sing Chill or a a Bennett or something like that, right? My God. It truly shows the greed of this, well, event that's going on. And honestly, the same stuff happened with Arc-Knight Enfield. Remember that 2 pulls? That 2 pulls that you get? Oh god, that was truly horrible, man. But even then, that 2 pulls was to everyone. Even then, the 2 pulls to everyone. This 10 pull to 50 persons? Ooh, that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough, buddy. Now, moving on to another big Genshin drama, which is, I think, also the last drama that we're going to talk about, because I want to keep today's short. This is 7 Deadly Sins Origin versus Genshin Impact. Now, I'm going to turn the sound off for myself because I don't want to hear any of this shit. But as you can see, this account, of course, Gacha Zone, just posts stuff about gacha games. But This is a comparison left and right of Seven Deadly Sins and Genshin Impact. So what this kind of is implying for the people, if we look over here, what's up with other game devs and the infatuation with Monster City, specifically when making open world games? Have you ever had the conscience of knowing what's going on? So, oh my god, I just see this right now. Commenting on his own. This isn't even the first time I've seen this happen. You'll never be Mondstadt. That's not true. You know what Mondstadt is based off on? Mondstadt is based on like Western buildings from the medieval times, right? Like it's the castle, the British shenanigans, you know. Guess where Seven Deadly Sins played? Great Britannia. Yeah, Seven Deadly Sins was Great Britain, so they were not a copy of Mondstadt. It's reversed. If you have ever seen the anime Seven Deadly Sins, like 2019, come on, like it's not even that far back. Like even if you saw the first episode of the first season from Seven Deadly Sins, that's way fucking further back than when Genshin released. Way fucking further. And you would know the layout of Seven Deadly Sins Origins is chronically based in the anime as well. The city already existed before Genshin existed. So, for a fact, for a absolute fact, as you can see right here on the map, like, I think everybody remembers this lake that gets burned down by Escanor by, you know that one clip will say, "Who decided that?" That's that lake. This is the castle they fought, that Escanor fought Estarossa with. It's that simple. It's true. It's absolutely fucking true. If you have played Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, you would immediately recognize the layout of this. Like the castle, this small house over here. For some reason, I remember this house in Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. I don't know why. I think there was like some kind of monster that or demon that you fought there, like a raid demon. I forgot about it. It's so long. That's been so long ago since I stopped playing that game. So it has been a while. But if I look at this layout, I wouldn't say it's Mondstadt, right? Nobody would say it's Mondstadt. This is completely lore accurate based on Seven Deadly Sins, the anime itself. So these people are getting truly delusional on what's going on here. Now, moving on to the absolute last part. Posted by, well, Genshin Universe. This account glazes Genshin, if I'm correct. Well, just tells you leaks, news, and memes from Genshin Impact or any Hoyo first games. But they pointed out that there is some kind of error right over here. As you can see, it's Paimon's hand, and for some reason she has not 5 but 6 fingers. Some other people even point out she has 2 left foot for some reason. I don't know why. Honestly, I cannot see that. I cannot see that. So if you see it, well, that's fine. I don't see it. But short from, well, TLDR, okay? They think this image or art is made from AI. Let's be real. The moment that AI art from Furina got posted online by Hoyo First himself, there has been some crash outs. There has been. And honestly, I'm not sure what to say about this, but for a fact that I can say this, okay? It's not known if it's AI or not. And I would like to keep it that way for myself. But if you know if it's AI or not, you may crash the fuck out. I don't give a shit. But you may crash out. Okay? Absolutely fine. If this is AI art, then yes, it's valid that you crash the fuck out. But I won't, okay? I won't. I don't give a shit about the game anymore at this point. But yeah, that's the last part I want to tell you about is that people are suspecting that this 6.5 official art is made by AI. There's a suspicion on it. So, if you have enjoyed today's episode, well, glad to have entertained you. I'm glad. But for the next time, I hope something will better. Something better happen than all these controversies. Now, for anything else, if you want to tell me like that I forgot about something, that there's some controversies that I also need to address, just tell me down below in the comments. I'll do my best to read through them and see what I can do. Not that that has happened anyway, so I don't think there will be any comments. But to end this video, let's start the discussion.